Okay, boys and girls, well, it's science time, okay? And in the next 2 weeks, our transitional period, we're going to be looking at a few different things in science. So, what are we going to be looking at? Well, first, we're going to be looking at try and do most of the science topics that we have done for year 3. Try and recall what you've learned and go over any tricky topics that you had difficulty with or you're not 100% sure of, okay? We're also going to try and take some time to think about our science topics for year 4 and to get really excited because science is fun. Now, if there's any topic that you really want to review and you feel like you didn't understand it very well, just let me know and I'll see what I can do, okay? Excellent. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, first of all, I'd like you to look at this picture. I want you to think about what it is. Why do you think it is this thing? And what does it remind you of? Okay, so let me go to the picture very quickly. Just let me get out of here and have a look at this. Okay, guys, what do you think that is? Have a good look at it. What does it look like? Okay, this is a very close-up picture. I'm going to zoom out a little. Maybe give you a little bit more of an idea. Ooh, it looks kind of slimy, wet, scaly. It's kind of black or gray. What do you think? Let's go a little bit further out. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe crocodile, but it looks kind of slimy. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go out again. Ooh, it's looking more like something we might recognize right now. What do you guys think? Can you describe it? Does it look like something you know? I think this one is probably quite a lot easier, this one. And zoom out again. Ja-jam. Very good. It is, in fact, a dog's nose. And I have a little fact for you about dogs' noses. Okay? Dogs' noses are actually like people's fingerprints. Every dog's nose has a different pattern. It's absolutely amazing. So why are we thinking about dogs today? Well, because dogs are a type of animal. They are belong to a group of animals called, can you remember? Very good, called mammals. And we learned all about last year the types of characteristics that make a mammal belong to this group, allow a mammal to belong to this group. Okay, so what we'd like you to do today is to think about these groupings, okay? Our learning objective is today is to learn that different animals can belong to different groups, okay? They can be put or classified into different groups. Our success criteria is I can remember the 6 animal groupings that we learned about last year, and I can talk about one of them in more detail. We really want you to focus on one so you have a good understanding of one. Okay, guys, here are some hints to help you remember the different features or characteristics of each of the animal groupings. Here I have 6 pictures, and I would like you to think about which of the pictures you could match with the name of the animal grouping. So we have insect, mammal, amphibian, fish, reptile, or bird. Now you can take a moment to pause the video and have a little think about which grouping each of these animals belongs to. Okay. There we go. So how did you do? Okay, we know that a dog is a mammal. This is a fish, that one's quite obvious, an insect, an amphibian, a bird, and a reptile. How did you do? Did you do well? I think most of you can remember because we actually did do a project on this at the beginning of the year, so you should remember quite well. Right then, can you think of any more reptiles? Can you think of any more birds? That's kind of easy. Any fish? That's easy for Alex. Mammals? Maybe Gael knows a few. Insects and amphibians. Amphibians are the ones that are a little more tricky, okay? So you might need to think about that one more, but I'd like you to think of different kinds.